son of Rotary and Pushpa, Rotarian, past President, Polaris Fellow, Krishnamurthy. He is the second son of Rotarian Krishnamurthy. The elder son is Dinesh and the younger son is Sumesh. Sumesh is in the family business. He is in charge of the business in Rotary. Dinesh, the elder son, some of us may know, is very passionate about the environment and he is based in Pondicherry. Dr. Satish was born in Pondicherry in 1993. And you were talking of Petit Seminar. Satish has also had his schooling in Petit Seminar. Petit Seminar seems to be from what year? Of course, we also moved into Pondicherry some years before that. We didn't know about Petit Seminar. It seems to be something like an incubation for many people who shine later on in life internationally and nationally. So Satish is one of the bright products of Petit Seminar. One of the reasons being he used to come first to the assembly, unlike others who used to come. I also happened to meet some of the, due to some situation in the family, I just happened to get the treatment done in Jipmer, the head of the Department of Radiology, the head of the Department of Surgical Gastroenterology, and the chief of, Dr. Biswadi, chief of Surgical Medical Oncology, son of past Rotarian Prasad Rao. And it seems all of them are son of the soils, all of them were educated in Petit Seminar. And they are now all, each one of them is something like an encyclopedia and a top specialist in Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry region, highly respected, excellent clinicians and excellent surgeons. So in a way, it makes me very proud and happy being a Pondicherryan that a school from Pondicherry is able to produce so many people, including Dr. Satish, who has gone into more research and academic line and shining very well, as I just report to you. Krishnamurthy sir, nalla kelunga, enna nariyaadu ungalukku theriyadu. He finishes MBBS from Mahatma Gandhi Medical College and Hospital on Kadalur Road, and then subsequently did his MD in Clinical Pharmacology in Sri Balaji Medical College, Chennai. But he did not stop with that. He also achieved a Master of Medicine degree in Family Medicine. He then got a PhD in Basic Medical Science. He has undergone specialized training in clinical trials. That is basically for all his research activities. He is very much into research and scientific publication. So all these aspects are for research. He has specialized training in clinical trials, biostatistics and epidemiology, and public health aspects of diabetes from various prestigious institutions including University of Cambridge. He is now currently deeply focused and dedicated on diabetic care and research. At present, he is an associate professor and senior research scientist at India Diabetes Research Foundation and Dr. A. Ramachandran Diabetes Hospital in Chennai. He is a core member in the creation of the hospital's digital platform. It's called IAHome. He has collaborated with World Health Organization (WHO) and Ministry of Family Welfare and Health, India, for a digital program for diabetes. He has conducted several multi-centric studies and has published over 30 articles and chapters in index journals. He has received the International Excellence Award 2024 for research-based writing from the Federation of Indian Publishers. Actually, I know him well as, Annette and the family boy who grew up young and all here. I didn't know so much about his achievements. Me and my wife were going through and said so much he has achieved and we are not aware of it ourselves. He was nominated for the 2024 Thalberg's SNF Liaison Global Leadership Prize in June 2024, this month. He has been awarded the Indian Icon Award 2024 for excellence in research and also awarded a recognition for excellence in clinical research in diabetes in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. He has also achieved an Exceptional Performance Award in Clinical Practice by ICMR. ICMR is the Indian Council of Medical Research. During pandemic time, you would have heard of it, that was monitoring all our vaccination activities. So to be recognized by ICMR is a very great feather in the cap. He also has got the Best Paper Award for his groundbreaking research titled The Sweet Gland Crisis. Thank you, sir.
It is a different aspect where a guy had a bleed from his sweat. So it's totally different.
Okay. So the title was Sweet Gland Cries at the International Conference of Medicine. So this is about all his academic achievements. And he also has one or two hobbies. He is interested in science fiction and movies. And he also is interested in exploring food. Exploring food for taste and eating, or for checking the sugar and calorie level.
Taste and eating.
With that brief, I'm very happy, and also I just noticed by coincidence that I'm a little lucky because 17 years back, exactly to this month, I was the one who introduced your father as the next president of. So to introduce the father and the son, that has been a unique opportunity for Rotary. Thank you all. Thank you, President. With that, I introduce.
I request Dr. Satish to come to the dais, and Rotarian DPRG, please come to the dais and honor him with a shawl.
Thank you. So that can be a few words, but I'd like to thank Rotarian, all the Rotarians here, and the President, the Secretary, and the other Rotarians for honoring me for my activities. Because I would like to say this is the first honor which I'm getting from a public, or it's going to be in a crowd here and getting honors whichever I got it through due to COVID and other parts. They were not just giving me options to meet the public and give a small brief about me or tell about what I'm doing and things. So I think I'm happy to hear about me from Dr. Karthikeyan about the activities which I have done, things and all. So thank you, Uncle. Actually, I should say Uncle, because it's like I'm here from the age of 12, I think so. I was running here and around. Some of you would have known me in my childhood, and other than that, I just started my other activities to study across, and then went to Chennai. Yes. So this is about me, and I'm happy to be here with our Rotarians, because I don't get that much, I can say that much time to be here in Pondicherry for these types of meeting. So I'm very happy, really very happy. That's why I couldn't get some words also out of me, because I didn't prepare anything. It just came since the president, I'm not sure, Rajesh. So Dr. Uncle Rajesh has called me and said that you are invited for this meeting, and so I just said yes, because I can't say no in that aspect, because it's from my dad where I've seen this place, and I can't say no for everyone here in all the activities which I do. So thank you for inviting me and honoring me. That's what I can say. I don't want to say more about diabetes and other things, because it's like nowadays everyone knows about this artificial intelligence. So just a small example, like when I started to see patients, when I was just saying that amma neenga vandu idha korchu saapidano, idha vandu neenga adhigamaduthu saapidano, like this, I will just give some examples and I will just say them, you need to practice all these things. They will say yes, I will practice, and they will be saying next time வரும்போது எல்லாத்தையும் practice பண்ணிட்டு வரேன், I will reduce my sugar levels, நான் next time பார்க்கும்போது weight குறைச்சிட்டு வருவேன் அப்படின்றது they will be just saying. But when the time goes on, it's like almost the technology also developed too much, and Google, the first player, came in the place of a doctor role for the public, and now it's almost artificial intelligence. Like now, if I'm going to say, அம்மா நாளைக்கு நீங்கள் வந்து உங்கள் சுகர் லெவல் அதிகமாக இருக்குது, உங்கள் சாப்பாடு வகைகள் எனக்கு தெரியும் டாக்டர், நான் ஆல்ரெடி சாப்பிட்டேன், இது வந்து கார்போஹைட்ரேட்ஸ் அதிகமாக குறைக்கணும், கேலரிஸ் குறைக்கணும். இட்ஸ் லைக் an AI I'm seeing a patient. Artificial intelligence, because they say if I give a prompt, they'll be just giving the answers to me. Whatever I want to say, they'll be saying. So I think it's all known to everyone, but I just wanted to say this: the technology aspects, which is going to be there in which you are going to see in the next decade. Like if you see in the next in 2010, you would have seen technology booming out, actions happening. After 2020, it's almost 15 years. You would have seen more technology aspects which you have started using, even if it's going to be Google Pay or it's going to be whatever things. But in diabetes treatment, you are going to see many aspects where it's going to be technology based. You will be monitoring your sugar levels in your phone. Every seconds it will be noted. So you need not have meet the doctors in future. Lab test also, it's going to be in a different actions. Like I think if you would have seen a movie called Bolt in I forgot the hero's name. They'll be having a small fluid or some metal will be inserted into your blood, which will be recording your all the values. So those type of actions, whatever you're seeing in the movies, it will be you will be seeing that perfectly there. Because like, do you believe that MRI will be coming at home? It's going to come. So we are into a phase like we started the activity called as Dia Home, which because for starting it, I spent almost 10 years to make them aware about how to make this healthcare to be very simple to the people and making them to access for everything. Because we do more rural activities, like we survey the people for their diabetes care, and we see how many people have been diabetic and things. So if you see in 2006 when my mentor Dr. Ramachandran has done a survey and saw that in rural there was not that much diabetic patients. I will not say the percentage at present, but when we did, I was going to Kanjipuram, Pandruti and Chennai. In all the places I did the surveys door to door. I knocked and I asked them to come out in the morning, and we did blood tests for everyone. And we found out in rural itself, if in the village itself, whatever the diabetic level is there in the city, it's there reaching in that space. So we wanted to make a platform where it should reach the rural people also, where because they say the only aspect, sir, now hospital pona doctor irukka matranga, matra kudukka matranga, enakku illa. The way we are going more about the science, but we are not reaching the people and giving the good care. So I took that into mind and trying to put it across in the technology aspects and giving it. We started one aspect that's called Dia Home, where it's totally the care is given at the home for diabetes, like consultations, lab tests, and pharmacies, whatever things, it will be done at your home. Since some were asking, can you give some tips to control diabetes or things? It's basically you need to see the specialist every month or 3 months once, so that you'll be getting some ideas what to be done, how to reduce the blood sugars, and what is your status. So that's the point which we are doing. But when I'm just saying the technology, you'll be seeing everything coming at home. It's next 10 years. In a decade, you'll be seeing things where you'll be monitoring things, everything at your home. Even a small cap will be monitoring your brain levels, and you'll be having for the diabetic patients, they have lost the foot, right? If if they don't have a finger or things, that's a robotic things coming across with the sensation, and they'll be able to sense what is happening also. Like if you don't have an arm, they'll be fitting an arm with all the sensations which you have. So the robotics also is getting developed in that way. So from my point, it's like we are very back in India with research activities, and it's already there in the touch movement happening in US and UK. So we'll be seeing in next 10 years. So I hope I will also be a part of these things and exploring these things in India and giving good care for diabetic patients. Yes, that's it from me at present. So very thanks, and I'm happy, and I would like to say thanks, Dad and Mom. Without them, I would not have studied itself. From 12th onwards, like they took care of me in a different way, where it was, literally speaking, they gave me full freedom for everything. because they wanted me to do a clinical practice. I want to be a surgeon, and the totally different strategy I took, and I'm in a different role of play which you're seeing, because I'm not a usual doctor which you're seeing across, sitting in a clinic and seeing patients regularly, and it's totally different activity which I'm doing, which they accepted for me. I think I have done the justice for this age. I need to know more and make them proud, and I would like to have more things to be done for them. That's why in all the research activities, I specifically mention my mentor to mention Krishnamurti, Satish Krishnamurti in all the pages. It should not be only Satish. So I think that's the only honor at present I can give to my parents. I want to give more for them. Let's see. God has to help me in all aspects. Thank you, and I wish everyone to be in a good health. And if you have any doubts, anything, you can get my number, and I will be available for you at the doorstep. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Satish.
I just forgot to add in the biodata, he has published about 30 scientific articles. Just making a rough calculation, he finished PG by around age of 25. And he 40 now. He is publishing as a very top quality research article almost at least 5-6 months. That is a phenomenal thing. It's actually Mount Blabbar and nobody can do that. The second thing is, I'm impressed by, sorry for taking time, just to mention that the secret of speaking is not speaking in professional forums. An engineer, all these CI people are there, you're a doctor in an academic forum, we can put up PowerPoint presentation, give all data. But the art is speaking to the public. I think you are mastering it slowly, so I hope you give more opportunity both in your regional Tamil language and English to get a chance to speak in public. Don't miss it. Tappu pannalam parale, you go and speak there. Third thing is, you thanked me, Uncle Karthik, but you did not thank Raghavan Tata. And regarding how he speaks so well, that is one aspect he didn't imbibe from his father. You all know how quiet he is. So when Rotary Krishnamurti was vice president, must be in 2004 or 5, we all remember, me and Raghavan will never forget. So that time the president, we had a meeting in Anandai, breakfast and then meeting in the boardroom below. So about 10 of us were there. So since the president was not there, the Vice President Krishnamurti took over on the dais as the president of the day. And he came and sat down, all of us sat down, and he said, yes, any agenda? We all looked at him. No agenda, meeting closed.
Thank you, Doctor, for your kind words and recollecting all the